Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Ray Sports News and Debates. Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna give my overall review of Game 1 of the NBA Finals, as well as my predictions for Game 2. So Game 1, Boston pretty much dominated the whole game. I mean, the lead got to about 27. They won by 18, 107-89. Couple of notes from what I saw and like what I had stated in the previous video is, if Porzingis goes off, Boston's not losing, and if I'm Dallas, this really frightens me because Tatum really had a below average game. Brown was decent, and they still destroyed the Mavericks. The defensive assignment they did was perfect. Basically what Boston did is they're like, okay, we're going to let Luka and Kyrie get theirs. Okay? We're going to let Luka, we're treating him one-on-one. We're not doubling him. We're not blitzing him. And we're going to take away all of his assets, so we're going to take away PJ Washington. We're going to take away Derek Lively. We're going to take away Gafford. We're going to take away Kebler, Hardaway Jr., all these guys. We're going to take them away, okay? And we're going to let Luka shoot the ball, 25 plus times, because even if Luka drops 40, somebody on that team has to score. Kyrie struggled, was basically a no-show, 6 for 19. I think Kyrie let the crowd get to him. He came back to Boston, and Kyrie's got to play better. You know what Luka's going to give you, and, if Kyrie can get up to that level with Luka, Dallas could potentially have some success. But the two biggest, things that I noticed in terms of why Boston won and why Dallas lost. One, like I said, Boston's defensive game plan was elite. It was perfect. That's exactly how you limit the Mavericks, because Luka had 30 plus, game 1, but he only had 1 assist. What's one of Luka's best characteristics? His passing ability, the lobs. Boston took that away. Especially with Porzingis, who had 11 in the first quarter, and 3 huge blocks, including a rundown block. Their defensive assignment was just spot on, beautiful. I couldn't have drawn it up better myself. The Mavericks, on the other hand, the reason they lost is because Boston was basically able to do whatever they wanted offensively. Dallas's defense was losing the one-on-one battles. Boston was winning the one-on-one battles on the opposite end. And so it's two kind of completely different spectrums. Dallas couldn't stop anybody, and then they couldn't win those one-on-ones. And I think if that continues, Boston might win this in 5 or 6. I do expect Dallas to come back game 2 with more firepower. I expect Kyrie to play better. I expect Luka to kind of do Luka things. But it's going to be those 3, 4, and 5 guys for the Mavericks. I think Kyrie's going to give you between 20 and 30. I think Luka's going to give you between 30 and 35, or between 25 and 35, throughout this series. But, if Gafford, Lively, and PJ Washington can combine for at least 40 points, I think the Mavericks got a shot, to get game 2. You want it to be a split, going into game 3 at home with Dallas. But, it's kind of hard because Boston shot 43 threes, I think, making 16 of them, which above a 40% clip. Dallas, I believe, was 17 of 28 or 27, I can't believe. But it's one of those two, but 25%, that's not going to win you much basketball games. You getting outscored by 11 threes, you're not going to win much basketball games. But Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum were basically able to do whatever they wanted to on 1v1s. So if I'm Dallas, I got to make these other guys score. Okay? I really got to harp down on, I need to let Drew Holiday shoot the ball. I need to let Al Horford shoot the ball. I need to let, Porzingis see if he can continue that momentum. I can't let Tatum get hot, and I can't let Jaylen Brown get hot. Now, I know Tatum did not get hot game one, but I have this feeling he's going to come back game two, with the statement to prove to everybody. Dallas, I think Luka needs to be extra aggressive. I think Kyrie needs to be extra aggressive, because if they're not going to double you, they're not going to hedge on screens, they're going to switch everything. Luka and Kyrie both have to go to work. Okay? And, PJ Washington and all these guys, when you do get these looks, because eventually you will get looks, regardless if, they're helping or they're not helping, they're going to get looks. You got to make those shots. Okay? Luka's going to do his best to find you guys. Kyrie's going to do his best to find you guys. But you guys have got to knock down those open shots. The open shot percentages from both teams were, Dallas was terrible. Boston was great. Okay? But Dallas has to keep it close. They can't let it, get to like 25 or 20. They got to keep Boston within that 10-point range. To where they could, if they make a run, they could tie the game or, go ahead late. My prediction for game 2, I am going to pick Dallas to win this game. I think Jason Kidd is going to completely flip the script. Possibly a lineup change. Because I feel like you have to go more aggressive on the offensive end than you do the defensive end. But I like Dallas in this game. I think Luka's going to have another great game. I think Kyrie bounces back, and I think Kyrie bouncing back is going to be the difference. Because you're going to have Tatum and Brown. They're going to cancel out essentially Luka and Kyrie. And again, it might come down to the 3, 4, 5 guys on both teams between Derek White, Al Horford, and their center, versus PJ Washington, Derek Lively, and Gafford. But I'm eager to see. I'm eager to see the game. I think it's going to be close. I do think Dallas is going to pull away in the fourth quarter, even up the series going back to Dallas. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button to the channel today. Like I said, we hit 300 subscribers the other day, and that's absolutely a thanks to you guys. Hit the like buttons, comment. Let's get that YouTube algorithm going. The next goal is 400. I believe we're at 323 now, which is a good start. But once again, guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys so much for the success of this channel, for the support of this channel. Your support, to me, means the absolute world, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday, and let's see if the Mavericks can tie it up tonight. You guys have a good one.